Hey Gemini, thanks for visiting. This is reading for May 27 to June the 2nd. And if you like this reading, as I always ask you, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if that's what you would like to do. You do whatever you like, I don't mind. And I'm going to start your reading right now for Gemini. So the first card you have your past is the Nine of Wands. So yeah, I'm seeing a few things here. I think, this is you, you're really tired, you're really exhausted, and you're having to, this is about work, you're having to fill a gap for someone. You're having to step in and do work where somebody else should be doing their work. That's what I'm seeing in this card, because look at this man, he's kind of filling a gap in the wall. He's putting himself in the place where, one of these wands should be. And he's very tired, he's very exhausted, he's been injured, but he has to keep on carrying on. So someone wasn't pulling their weight, someone wasn't doing their work they were supposed to do, and you had to kind of cover for them or do all the work, even though you're exhausted. Now, I think there is a little bit more to this. I think this person is, probably a lazy person. They're probably taking time off or whatever, and you're having to kind of carry them. But yeah, there's more to this. This person is doing a lot more than just being lazy. I think there's something even worse behind this. And I think something might be uncovered about this person that they're doing in the workplace. But I think for the moment, for this time anyway, you were just so busy, you had things to do, you had your own work to do, you probably had deadlines to deal with, and then you had to kind of cover for this other person as well. And other people had to cover for them too. It wasn't just you, but I think a lot of it was you. So there's this kind of urgency, having to get things done, there's tiredness as well, all of that kind of thing. You're really tired. And I think you are eventually going to say or do something about this lazy person who's also doing some other things. They're doing something not good in the workplace, and I think you feel as if, or you felt as if you had a duty to do something or say something about this person. You really wanted to speak up, but at this time you just didn't have time to do that because you had so much to do. And I think you will say something eventually. And, I think when you do, I think other people will, help you out in some way with that. Because I think, again, I keep on seeing this. Something a lot more serious than laziness is going on here. But at this time, again, you just had so much to do that you couldn't do anything about this. So the next card you have your past is the King of Swords. So yeah, again, something is going to come out about this. This is about clarity. This is about logic, cutting through rubbish, getting to the point. So I think you are going to come forward at some time. Again, you didn't have time at this time, but I think you will at some time in the future. You're going to come and you're going to either report this person, or you're going to do something that I think is official against this person, because it is something quite serious. And I think what's brought this all up is you having to cover for them. I don't know whether you discovered something while you were kind of, picking up their work for them, or somebody else did. But it's something quite serious once again. And I think it's not a one-off either. It's something they've been doing. It's been ongoing. That's what I'm seeing. And so I think what's going to happen is once you've finished everything you need to do, all this work and the deadlines are over and all of that, I think, take some breathing space to rest if you can, and really think really carefully about this. Plan this out really properly. Plan what you want to say. Have evidence. Have as much evidence as you possibly can behind you before you go in and do this, because I think they won't be able to get away with any of this, because you'll have a lot of evidence, and I think other people will as well. I keep on seeing other people involved in this as well. but they're going to try to get away with things because that's the kind of person they are. They're not easy to pin down. So you're going to have every bit of evidence you can. Write things down, note, sorry, I'm not explaining this properly, I'm stuttering, I know. So write down dates, times, what happened, get a diary if you need to, get other people to put evidence in, take copies of emails, anything. It sounds like I'm being horrible, but it's not. This is quite a serious situation I'm seeing here. So if this is all resonating with you, first of all, I'm really sorry you're in this situation. I know it's horrible, but make sure you have everything sorted out and organized properly, like this King of Swords, because he's logical, he's organized, he cuts through the rubbish and he gets to the point and he gets things done. And I think that's how you're going to have to be when you're tackling this. So yeah, the last card you have for your past is the Seven of Wands. So yeah, this is the situation again. I know I'm seeing it again, but if this doesn't resonate with you, I'm sorry about that, but this is a very serious situation I'm seeing here, and somebody needs to hear this message. Someone needs to know not to be afraid of this, not to be worried that it's going to be just them, you know, up against this great big scary thing, because that's what I'm seeing here in the Seven of Wands. There's this one poor man fighting all these great big, you know, other wands and these people kind of battling on his own. And you won't be like that. If this is resonating with you, you will not be like that, because I think there will be a lot of other people on your side. They're going to get onto your side. I'm not saying that you're going to all gang up on this one person, but this person really deserves to have something quite serious happen to them, be prosecuted, fired, something very, very serious I am seeing here. So hopefully this will get to the right person. And I just want you to know that you do have the right on your side. You have right on your side. The other people who are with you have right on their side. Get evidence from them as well. And I think it would be best, now that I look at this card, I can see this team up against this person, and I think it would be the best thing for you to do to get people on your side and maybe go to the authorities or whoever you need to go to, the boss or someone, as a team. I think there would be more strength in numbers in this case. But please hang in there. Please know that you won't be alone. It won't be scary. I mean, it's not going to be great, but I think, you know that you need to do this, and you're in the right. You are in the right. I keep on seeing that. So the first card you have your present is the Page of Cups. So this is a completely different thing here I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing love in this card. Now, I think there is a lot of positivity around you in love. I think someone really does love you. I think they really do care for you. I think it might be very difficult for you to be able to see that for some reason. You are a little bit unsure of this love. You have a lot of, I am seeing, I'm feeling a lot of mixed feelings around this. I think you want to welcome this person. You want this love. I really do think that deep down this is something that you want. You want love, and you want love with this person. That's what I'm seeing. But there are a lot of doubts, and I think these doubts are something that are external to this relationship, because I think this person does love you. I think this person does want to be with you. I do think this person might joke around a bit, and sometimes it's a bit difficult to work out whether they're actually joking or whether they're actually not joking, or they're serious. You might be thinking, oh, do they mean that? Are they joking? What do they mean? And you're kind of sitting there second guessing what they mean. What's standing out to me in this card is that the sky is clear. This is a jokey man. You can see this is a kind of a bit of a joker, but the sky is clear. So that's showing me that their head is clear, and that they know 100% what they want, and what they want is you, and what they want is a future with you. They do truly love you, they might be a bit jokey, they might be a bit hard to read. You might be you might have a lot of insecurities, and that is probably playing into that as well. And I think that was in your last reading. But I just want you to know that they truly do love you. And I think you do know that deep down, I think. I think you do really know that. And I think you do really feel that. But I think all these other insecurities and things start creeping in, and then you start to doubt, and then you find them a little bit hard to read and all of that. Don't try to read them. Don't try to read them. Don't try to see things in things. Just accept it for what it is. Know that they love you, and just go with what's there. Don't try to be too deep and meaningful about this. That's what I'm seeing in that. I know it's hard for you because I know you are a very deep thinker. So the next card you have here present is the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, fantastic. Here we are. Just know this again. You have the Ace of Pentacles. This person is thinking about the possibility of a stable future with you. This is what they want with you. You don't feel stable. You just don't feel that stability. But I don't think that's anything to do with them. I think this might be, a lot of it is coming from you. Now, they might be saying jokes and things, and you might say, well, I don't feel stable. I'm not sure what they mean, and I'm all worried about it. But again, I think a lot of this is coming from you, because I can see this is the Ace of Pentacles. So again, try to relax about this if you can. Don't look for the deeper meaning or the hidden meaning and in what they're saying, and maybe they said that but it doesn't really mean that, it means this, and maybe they said that but actually deep down it really means that. And don't go googling, oh, when men say that or when women say that, what do they mean? Do they really mean that, or do they mean this? Or oh, when a woman or a man does this, do they really mean that, or does it really mean this? Don't do that so much. Try not to do that so much. Don't go looking at YouTube videos and worrying about, what do men or women do and this and that. This is this individual person. If you feel that this person loves you, under all of that, they do. And this is what I'm seeing, that this person does love you. So just know that, if this is all resonating with you. I'm sorry, I sound like I'm being horrible to you. I don't mean to. The last card you have here present is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing a completely different situation again here in this card. Different from the work thing, different from the love thing. This is another thing again. Now, this is a frustrating situation, I think. But, because you have the Ace of Pentacles, again, the end result of this is going to be a positive one. That's what I'm seeing. It's going to be a long road, because this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow card. But in the end, it's going to happen. It's going to be worth it. This is a situation, I think this is a situation around money. I think you might be in the middle of working your way through this. I think someone might be in denial about something around this. I think this is something they're not stepping up to. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now, this knight, if you look at this knight, he's carrying this coin. He's holding it out in front of him. He's not doing anything with the coin. He's just sitting there holding it. He's not moving. So what's the point of that? That's useless. Whoever this is supposed to be paying for, it's like they're either supposed to be paying for something they're not paying for, or they're supposed to be, they owe you something around money, or they're supposed to be doing something to stop you from losing money. It's something like that. It might even be a court case, it might be something like that. Now you might be feeling, because I know this is so frustrating, because as an Aries, when I see this card, I get so frustrated because he's not moving. It drives me crazy. So yeah, you might be feeling as if you'll never get to the end of this. It's dragging on and on. And okay, someone's going to be forced to step up in some way to do what they're supposed to do. That's the outcome I'm seeing here. I'm seeing force. They're going to have to be forced, and they're going to be forced. Now, at this time, this is probably very tiring. You're also going through this other work thing, if that was resonating with you. You have this love thing that you're all up and down about. And, you know, you're just tired of this dragging on and on. Please hang in there. Keep going on with this one step at a time. Day after day, you will get there. They are going to be forced into doing the right thing. Again, you have the Ace of Pentacles. That's a reminder to you that this is going to work out in the end for you. Right, so the first card you have for your future is Justice. Here we are, Justice. Again, they're going to be forced into doing the right thing. And they have to be forced. This is what I'm seeing. This person has to be forced. This is not the sort of person who would ever volunteer to do the right thing. They'd never come out and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I owe you this. Here you are, here's a gift for you with a great big bow. No, they would never ever do that. They would just sit there doing nothing, like this annoying Knight of Pentacles, sitting there gazing at the coin, not actually doing anything. So yeah, as you can see, that card is at my absolute worst. So yeah, what they're probably doing is they're probably thinking, oh, I'll just sit here, I'll keep on dragging this on, and they'll eventually forget about this, or they get tired of it, they'll get sick of it, and then they'll give up. No, that is not going to happen, because what's going to happen is, again, they're going to be forced into this. Your frustration around this is going to be over. Again, it's still going to be a long process. It is going to be frustrating, but the end result is that they're going to be forced into this. I'm not going to repeat myself again, I'm sorry. So the next card you have for your future is the Knight of Cups. So this might be an ex, this person in the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card, because they weren't like this before, or they didn't seem to be like this before. They were more like the Knight of Cups in the beginning, the Knight of Shining Armor, this kind of amazing, romantic, wonderful, beautifully groomed person. They might be very attractive. I mean, look at how beautifully groomed this horse is. You know, they're all shiny and they're all perfect. And I think what happened is eventually, as they showed their true colours to you, and this happened gradually, I think, over time, and they showed themselves to be really unreliable, very, very, very unreliable. I think they might have even disappeared altogether and just kind of took off and left and disappeared. And because I think this is someone who runs away when things get a bit difficult. So yeah, you'd really like to see the end of them altogether, really. But you don't want them to be in your energy. They're going to stay in your energy, I've got to say, for a while this is still dragging on, but it is going to be over. It really is. So just know that you're going to get a big conclusion from this, and they're going to be forced into it. So the last card you have for your future is the Magician, which I absolutely love. And you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician in the same reading. So this is absolutely fantastic. So just know all these outcomes here, the work one, the love one, this annoying person in the Knight of Pentacles, all of that is going to be a positive outcome for you, because you have that. Sorry, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. So they're all pointing to positivity in the end. Now, I think I'm going to boss you around again. I'm sorry. Because this is the Magician card, and I'm seeing this love situation again. Okay, if you truly want a long, loving relationship with this person in the Page of Cups, who I can see wants you, and I can see deep down you do want them, if you want to manifest this, you've got to try to relax and just go with this. Let go of this, because a huge part of manifesting is letting go. You know, you put your intentions out there, you believe in your intentions, you wait for inspiration, you accept the inspiration, whatever it is, however it comes to you, you do the work. But what you also do is you let go of worrying, you let go of stressing, you let go of doubting. If you stress and doubt, and if you look for things that are wrong, it can set you backwards, and you don't want that to happen. So please try to stop looking for the deeper meaning in everything they're saying and analysing everything they're doing. And if they look at you sideways, it means this, and if they look at you up, and down, it means that. It doesn't mean anything, it just means they have eyes. Please don't look too deeply into things. Just go for it. Just enjoy the moment. They want you. Just relax with this. I'm not going to say any more about that because I'm bossing you around. So Gemini, I hope this resonated. General readings can't always resonate with every single person, as you know, but again, if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if that's what you want to do. And thank you so much for watching. I'm losing my voice.